Hiya, Adrian here at New City Heating. We've got another product video for you today. This is a product video we're quite keen to get out to you because it's a product that we're very excited by. So is the cat. This is a product brought to us by some good friends of ours, some people in the Midlands called Midbrass. They're a firm, manufacturing and supplier we've been dealing with for decades. We've got a very close relationship with them. And they bring us this hose. It's called the Salvus Hobmate, and the idea of this hose is that it allows kitchen installers, kitchen fitters, gas fitters to install a hob into a worktop, like a recessed hob into a worktop, and make a gas connection very easily, because traditionally with a hob or anything like that, you've had to, or any hot plates or anything like that, for example, you have to pipe up to rigid pipe, which means that there's got to be a piece of 15 or maybe 8 or 10 or 12 or whatever size rigid copper tubing, which you have to then make the connection up to. And of course, it doesn't take an awful lot of rocket science to work out just how hard it is to lay under a cabinet, with some worktop above you, confined space, relatively dark as well. You've got to have lights and all sorts of stuff in there, and then try and make what is essentially a very safe gas tight joint in conditions like that. It's just an awful lot of messing around. It really is a big headache and a big pain for most every installer. So a hose that comes along that allows you to install legally onto a hob and connect to a piece of rigid pipe and then simply drop the hob back into place would seem to be not an obvious godsend, and that's what this is. It's a very clever piece of equipment, and we'll just have a quick overview of it. Now we do stock this item. It's on our website. You can go and visit the website www.newcityheating.co.uk. You can see this product for sale on our e-commerce page, along with all the other wonderful things that we've got. But for the time being, let's just have a quick overview of this and we'll see where we get on with it. So let's have a quick look first at the hose itself. This hose is made of this presumably some sort of steel pipe, but we used to call this type of piping anaconda pipe. I don't know why that is. It's maybe just because the coils or something like that. Now, interestingly, this pipe is cuttable. You can use just a standard wheel type pipe cutter, and if you manage to get the wheel, just focus on that a little bit, if that's quite, see if you can get in there, if that's too close. If you can get a cutter wheel just inside those tram lines, so into that trough part, then you can use a traditional pipe cutting wheel to chop that down. Obviously this polythene or rubberized coating, safety coating, can just be trimmed back with like a craft knife, as long as you're careful with it. And then you've just got to dress the end and make sure there's no burrs or nicks or anything missed off the pipe. But it means though that, obviously you don't need to fit, there's a reasonable amount of pipe there. I think that works out at, I don't know, it's got to be, it's not quite a metre long, but it's got to be sort of, 2.5 feet long, something like that. So there's a good amount of pipe there, and it's very flexible. You see the way I'm moving it. It doesn't look like a piece of convoluted steel pipe inside there. It's a very easy to move thing. So it can be chopped down, and that's an obvious brilliant thing. So it saves you having to coil up the pipe. You don't want to do that. It's not a neat installation. This end, of course, we just have our standard 1/2 inch tapered BSP thread, which of course will screw into most any fitting that's supplied on a hob. Most hobs come with a fitting like that, don't they? Or they've at least got fittings which go onto the hob, like adapters that come in the set and that type of thing. Now, the brilliant piece of trickery, of course, is this compression fitting. And then if you see on this end, the regular 15mm compression this end. This end, though, we have, if you can just focus in there, you should just be able to see it. There's a little, inside that brass cone, a little collet there, you can see there's like a slit inside there, because that's like a brig compression olive. Now if we just unscrew that, so we can take a slightly closer look at the seal, we can just take that out of there. Let's just put that down for a second so we don't lose it. And inside there is a backing ring, and fixed inside there, because that's kind of clipped into the nut, so it doesn't really move or fly about. And you can see the back side of that, look, where it pushes against that ring. And in here, there we go, there's a taper and a small seat inside there, and there's a very clever looking rubber olive which compresses against the pipe. Let's just screw it back together so we can make it right. There you go, it's as simple as that. So that can just be left loose until you're ready to use it. But that's incredibly, but it's as simple as that. Compression fitting up to that. Now, Midbrass also provide us with this, which is, it's a little bit polythene, but this is a roll of self-amalgamating, see if I can spit the words out, self-amalgamating tape. So once this compression fitting is made onto the end of the hose, like so that will of course click onto there. Once that's tightened up, then that tape can be wrapped around the bottom piece there, so it will cover the exposed metal and around the top of the nut, and it's self-amalgamating, so as you simply stretch it, it just glues itself to the hose and works exceptionally well. So there you have it, altogether just a fantastic product. I mean, really good idea. It's an excellent thing. We've had them in stock now for just literally a few weeks, and they have been flying off the shelves, and I expect most every installer who comes there to be able to stick one on his van pretty soon. They work exceptionally well. They save so much pain and hassle. They're really good thing. There you go, another quick vid out the way. Hope you like them. We've got back into doing videos now, and now we've concentrated on the website. That's all looking good. As I said, go and look on that, www.newcityheating.co.uk. There's some lovely things in there. We're working really hard on that. Another vid next week, and see you soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.